Hello, everyone. How's your day? Hello, can you hear me? How was your day? How was the weekend? My weekend was, I think it was busy. Not really, but it was okay, sha. How was yours? Yes. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. I'm excited to be here again. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited to be here. How are you guys? Tell me about your day. How did your day go? Yeah, hi, Ore. Good to see you again as well. Okay, how was your day? Let me know how your day went. Some say beautiful. Yes, it's currently, is it drizzling or raining? I will call it. But it rained heavily at some point, but now it's just okay. Yeah, Etiba, it's nice to see your face. I'm sorry. It's nice to be here. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Rain everywhere. Rain everywhere. Okay. Okay. So I'm excited about today because um today's going to be interesting because we have it's not just going to be myself on a call. I'm going to be having one of our facilitator, but don't worry, just let me keep you on suspense for now. So just think about it, which of them, but just one of them, anyways. So I have like tons of announcements to make. So please listen attentively. There's going to be we're going to do our normal quiz. We're going to have a session where the login assignment that you're given, we're going to pick some people. There's no criteria, anyways, like major criteria. But yes, I'm excited to be here. Thank you, Oluwatoyin. Anyway, Oluwatoyin, Oloruntoyin, sorry. Thank you. Uh, so um, so there's going to be that part. Then the exciting thing I wanted to tell you guys is that we're starting our capstone project soon. Who is excited? Because I am. Like I'm very excited about that because that's like our the last phase of this boot camp, which I'm very very excited. Same as our other facilitators. So let's get started. Let's start with the quiz. Then after the quiz, we'll talk about the case study. We already prepared like a template. We already prepared like a template for you. So our other training assistant trainers, is it trainees or trainers, yeah, trainers will be reaching out on your groups. I don't know if you've been added to the group. There are different groups that we have. Yeah, so it's coming to an end very soon. So they're going to be reaching out to you. So collaboration, thank God that she came here already taught you guys communication and collaboration, and we're intentional about that topic because now you're going to put it to test. You're going to like practice it actually. So all the theory we'll be doing, how to work with teams and all that. Now you want to practice it. You want to work with other designers on this bootcamp. So please and please, I want to beg of you or beseech you. Let me use the Bible, King James. So I want to beseech you, brethren, ladies, that please let's cooperate with one another. I know that some of you don't have a laptop. Just collaborate. There's the UX part, there's the UI part, but make sure that you place your hand on something. Don't just leave it and say. And everyone that will be leading the team or assisting or whatever, please carry everybody along. Don't do this project in isolation. When I mean isolation, I don't mean that you should go from your group to another group. Once you're in a group, what your concern is for those that that in your group. So collaborate, find a way to meet, because there's a very limited time for this project. So there's when you do your, and it's going to be like there's going to be like a design critique, and there's going to be like your case study. That's your UX part where we talk about it. Hopefully, maybe design critique we can make it more intentional, not just the facilitator. We have like judges, so you get perspective from other people. So you get, it's going to be more interesting. Like we're looking forward to that time. But right now, I want to ensure that um, we all collaborate, we all communication. That's like one of your skills, your skill as a product designer. You need to communicate. So if a member of your team is not cooperating, reach out. You could ask the problem. Maybe you are assigned. I don't know how your first meeting will be, because I will not be there. Any of the facilitators will not be there. So we are leaving you, handing you over to God to direct you guys. So please and please, let's try your best to do something. If you have a laptop or not, the people that have laptop, let them. Maybe I don't want to like dictate how it should go, but just make sure you collaborate, because at the end of the day, it's not one person we are seeing. You are seeing team ideas or whatever your team name is. So please and please, I'm looking forward. The other facilitators, we're also looking forward to that time. So next week will be our UX session. That's when you would submit your UX. Then each group will present. There's going to be like a time, so you have to meet your time. Then we'll judge, give feedback. Then the UI part, that will be upper week, where we now do like the design critique, where we get feedback. You get feedback based on your design. But this week and maybe on Monday, you still, and again this Friday, we're going to be having a guest designer to talk to about his success and everything. Like, you have questions, please prepare your questions. So that's what we're telling you beforehand. So prepare your question. So today and Wednesday, we're going to have review session. Then Wednesday, probably more practical session. Then maybe give you assignments to recreate something. So please and please, we want your design to be better. I know you guys just tired, but we want that. We don't want you to just learn the theory part. We want people to actually see the actual work. Yes, you are good at whatever you are good at, right? But you need to do the actual work, and that's from the place of, for the UI part. If you want to strengthen your UI part, you need to have a good eye for design. You need to like look at nice designs, like beautiful designs and functional. Recreate. When I mean recreate, doesn't mean like you have to like maybe try to be, just design it like the same way. Just try it and see, compare. Then from there you're going to be able to do like a judge and say, okay, this is how I think, this is how I can be better. And that's how you build your high for design. That's how you build your strengths. You create things, you try things out. You can see Netflix and say, I want to try to be Netflix, and just go, just look at it, design and follow. Or sometimes you can even go on YouTube, and there are videos of tons of videos on YouTube where you can recreate what the person designer is working on, right? So that's fine. So let's get started. Let's yes, I'm manding you all to Master Jesus. Our master is the is a designer, like is the global, or that's not the word I wanted to use, like the designer, like the creator. We were just like, we just copying. Do you get if you don't get it, just forget about it, but it's fine. Don't forget about it. But God is like the ultimate, like the creator. So we are just like, we copy, like he breathed into us to be creative, like to do things, imagine, like things that's beyond our thinking and imagination. So I'm handing you over to Jesus, who is able to keep you and help you in this journey. All right, I want to say congratulations. Like, it's been an amazing time, really. Like, it's been lots of trainings, like trainings. There are some people that within 1 week they just teach them, but we thank God for Lita, in conjunction with Incubator, like they give you like more time so that you can learn. So there are nobody's rushing you. So thank you so much. Yes, so Agba designer. All right, so that let's get started. Let's yes, I said quiz, a recap, case study project, talk about it. We have four, but to be distributed. So I don't know. I'm not in charge of giving you the project, but we just like have the four case study challenge that we want you to work on. Then it will be distributed. Please work with your group members. Don't go outside another group and say, what is your own project? Because at the end of the day, we are going to judge everybody, every group. So if you like, go and tell another person about your group, what your group is working on. Fine. Okay. So myself and one other facilitator, I said it's going to be suspense. Don't worry. When it's time for her to, we'll unveil her. She'll just join. So you will not press it. So we're going to be reviewing your work. So when it's time, we're going to tell you to do something. So the first five, or depending on what how much time that we have, we'll just drop and we go forward. Right? We review, then we do like a recreation and see how we can make it better. So it's going to be interesting, I really, because I know that's like where some most of you are looking at forward to. All right. So as usual, let's go to Slido, www.slido.com. Then when you get to Slido, enter the code 2220525, 2220525, or you scan the code. Let's do this. 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 I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting before I. So. So I'm seeing that some people have joined. Yes, 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 yes. I'm having yes. Let's have more time, like maybe 2 minutes. Then we start. Okay. Okay. Let's bring it on. Are we ready for today's quiz? Are we ready? Okay. I think I have a lot of people already. I don't know why I can't see how many people I have, but I know I have a lot of people. Okay, let's do countdown. 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's have the first question. We have 10 questions. Okay, now I put on the why is user research important before starting a design project? Okay, nice. Good. Yes, you guys did it. So everybody that attended this actually chose the right question. User research is not for fun, it's to understand what user really want and their needs. It's not to copy other designers. So you guys did, everybody, nobody chose any other thing aside the right answer, which is to understand what user wants. So let's see the leaderboard. Wow, Oyekan, Sola, nice one. Okay, now let's go to the next. So what is the difference? What's the difference between UI, interface, and UX? Someone says UI is how it works. Someone says UX is how it looks. There's like two answers that kind of look similar. Someone says UI is the look and the feel. UX is how it works. Someone says UX is about code. UI. When did I teach you that UI? Okay, let me not say anything. UI is about coding. UX is about design. Really? Wow. UI is for experts. UX is for beginners. Let me see. So now 18% of people, ladies, you guys chose A. 80% chose B. 2% chose C. Nobody chose UI. Let's review. Now, review time. Correct. The answer is UI is the look and feel. If you go and read your, I don't know if you have gotten the presentation slides already, but you need to go back in case you chose that UI is how it works and UX is how it looks. UI is the look and feel. That's the look, how it looks, how it feels. Why the UX is how it actually works. So please take note of that. Okay, Nora, go girl. Next, if your design was a superhero, what would its superpower be? Number one, simplicity, being invisible. Invisible. How? How do you want your design to be? Someone said, okay, your design to be invisible. So how will your user use it? Okay, okay, I'll not say anything. Oh. I'm not the one who is just like a timer, like a timer that is automatic on Slido. So I'm not the one like it's like there's a timer. So I'm not the one. Okay. Simplicity, that's the answer. Okay. Now let's go to the next. How will you say something complex? Remember we said that a good product should be usable, useful. So when it's complex, it can't be like when something is complex, is it easy to use? No. It has depleted the fact that of what a good product entails. And people that said that invisible, please, if your product, your design is invisible, how will people see it? How will people have access to it? All right, let's go to the next question. Why are wireframe like the blue fit of the house? They show the color. Who thought people should not let me talk? So wireframe it shows color and font of wow, wonderful. People tell me who thought that. Okay, so they map out. Okay, they are the final step before launch. Okay, they show what the user should avoid. Okay, let's review the answer. The answer is B. The map out. Okay, on our leaderboard we have Emma. Well done. So next, which of these two is commonly used for prototyping in product design? Microsoft Word, Figma, Excel, Photoshop. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal your answer. Who chose Microsoft? Who taught you that Microsoft Word is easy for? When did we teach you that one? 1%. Imagine it's 1%, though, but it's fine. At least 99%. That's the 1% that Jesus. Don't let me say anything. Okay, let's move. Emma is leading. What is a user person? You know all these things. You're going to. That's why I'm like refreshing your head, like your memories, to remember all those things, so that when you start doing your case study, you'll be able to remember. So a user, eh, there's a tie here. Oh. Okay. So the answer is what is a user personnel in product design? It's a fictional character representing a user type. Let's take note of that because you're going to do user personnel in your project. So please take, it's not a real user personnel data. No. Yes, you're going to get data from your users, but there's a way you now break it down to just create a fictional, you know how fictional stories are being maybe based on people's thoughts, imaginations, and all that. So that's how it is. It's not a real life, a real user. It's just a fictional character representing a user type. Do you get it? So let's take note of that. Okay, Nora is leading the board. Okay. What should be the most goal when you are designing a product? Is it make it flashy and complicated? Is it make it easy and enjoyable for users? Is it add a lot of features even when it's not needed? Or focus on how it looks? So, 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's reveal our answer. It's make it easy and enjoyable. Don't forget, a good product must be what? Useful, enjoyable. Very, very important. Useful, enjoyable, usable, equitable. Don't forget. Well done. Everybody got it. Ah, wow, Emma. Emma is on the leaderboard. Well done. Okay, what does the user flow represent in product design? The path a user takes through a product, the color used in the design, how fast the app loads, the amount of text on the screen. I don't expect anybody to. Okay, I will not say anything. Let me be watching everybody. One, how is wait though? I want to ask people. How does user flow? Can't you user flow? How does it represent colors used in design? When did we teach you that? Please go back to your notes. We did not teach you that user flow represents colors in design. A user flow represents a path a user takes through a product, how they go from how they, for instance, their goal is to buy airtime, how they go from A to, or from the starting point to make to the part where they get to buy their airtime. That is a part where a user takes through a product. How, for instance, like I used an example, if I want to go and buy something at ShopRite, maybe there's a part at ShopRite that you want to buy, maybe you want to buy ice cream, and there's the part where they put the ice cream. How you're able to leave your house, the part from where you actually left your house, the journey to how you're able to get to ShopRite, to how you're able to get your navigate to get to ShopRite and get the ice cream you want to get and check out or make payments. It's not colors. There's nothing like user flow colors or how fast the app loads. Please, it's a part a user takes through a product. Okay. I hope everybody's with me. I hope we're following. Yes, it's not me. Oh, I'm not the one. Sorry, if you're not, sorry, Sarah. I think I'm not the one. It's actually Fido. So there's like a timer already on it automatically. It's not me. I don't have anything to do with it. Oh, sorry about that. Don't worry. I'll leave it open so you can always go back. Um, thank you. Yes, doing. Thank you. Oluwatoyin. That's like my. Is it third name or fourth name? I don't even know which one. Okay, so Emma is going. Emma, is this your real name? Please identify yourself on the chat. Is this your real name? Let me know who is Emma. Well done, Emma. Like my top five: Emma, Mary, Daniel, Mary, Oreva, Moreni, KG, Oluwatobi. You guys are doing it, and every other person. You guys are doing well. Like you guys have 8/10. Like I have a lot of 8/10. Well done. I have 7/10. You guys are doing well. So we have 2 more questions to go. And your time start now. Why is testing your design with real users important? Is it to launch faster? Is it to get feedback and improve design? Is it to show off your skill that I'm a badass or I'm a very good designer or unicorn designer? Or is it to make the design harder? And one. So everybody got this answer. Well done. Congratulations. Let's review. To get feedback and improve the design. So, Emma, I celebrate you. Whoever you are, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. Oh, I am Emma. Oh, nice. Nice, Emma. Well done. Emma is fire. Yes. Like she's on top. Okay, let's go to the next and the last question. Which of this is not a principle of a good design? You must get it. So, by fire, by force, you must get it. You must, everybody, nobody must pick the wrong thing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, really? Like, really? How? Design principles. Okay. What are the design principles that you remember? I want to put on the chat. Imagine somebody choosing accessibility. So accessibility is not a principle of good design. I'm coming for you people one after the other. Okay, let's review the answer. Confusion, yes, it's not part. But a design principle, yes, usability, accessibility, and all that thing. But confusion is not part. It's very simple. Now let's review the leader and the winner. It's not like a competition, anyways, but that's a joke. So wow, Emma, and like this Emma, Daniel, Mary, Oluwatobi, Yoreba. There's somebody else now on the 5th position. That's F8. It's not anyway. It's not a competition, but I would say well done. It just shows that you guys have learned a lot, and a lot of people had 10/10. Some people had 9/10, 8/10, 7/10. You guys have done very well, and I would encourage you that whatever you learn here, please go back, do your research. Learning doesn't stop. For a tech person or a product designer, you have to keep learning because the world evolves and you get to see new trends, new things. But one thing I used to tell people is that the basics doesn't change, principles remains, but the trends will change. So you need to upskill. For instance, Figma has changed. When I started designing or when I started using Figma, it wasn't like the way it is right now. So it has evolved, and that's how people should evolve. That's how you should evolve as a learner or as a product designer, a global product designer. You are not competing with ourselves in Nigeria. We are competing with global. That's our space globally. So you have to like train yourself to learn, read, study, read books, and not just read and read and read. You have to now practice it, and that's why we want to. That's what we want to do for the case study challenge, right? Because we've taught you a lot of things, but we want to actually now we want you to do the work. So for me, some of you might even create your portfolio and all that. From there, you get your first job. You get or internship, depending on how you've been able to put yourself into this. So I know it's been a long time of stretching yourself, but you got this. And I will say I celebrate every one of you. I celebrate you guys. You've done really well. So let's show come in our challenge. Please, can we have our facilitator on the call? Surprise, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Can we have our studio? Can we have our facilitator? Okay, before she joins, so let's talk about our challenge briefs. Okay, so before we sorry. Okay, so guys, ladies, before we actually go into the challenge, because the challenge brief, we'll also need to discuss some things. So we currently have 12 groups, right? And we have four project briefs that we want you guys to work on. So it means that three groups are likely to work on the same project, but they are working in isolation. That means that you are to focus on your team members. So also the project lead or assistant is a voluntary work. You need to volunteer so that the person, because you are responsible for your group, right? So please and please, that's why I'm briefing everybody on the call so that people that are on this call, you're able to, so it will be easy for our assistants to like just pass the message. So you already understand that I already spoke about it. So you'll be assigned. I'm not the one that will give you like this project to work on, right? But we've worked on the project, but you need to like we need to assign to you. You need to be assigned. Sorry, the project needs to be assigned to your group. So once your group gets your topic, please you can before then you can even start like right now after the class you can decide on who you want to take the project lead or volunteer. You are responsible because you're going to be giving daily report to the assistant, right? So it's important, please. That's what I'm saying. It's voluntary. Like, don't be coerced or forced. If you know you don't have that capacity, but sometimes too, you don't know you have capacity until you try something, right? So if you know that you can handle taking the lead on the project, when I mean taking it doesn't mean that you're the one that is taking all the work. You are just the one that is coordinating your guys so that everything is being done because you have like 1 week, so that means officially the project starts tomorrow, and you have to submit. Everybody should submit latest by that's 1 week by Tuesday or Monday. But more communication will be communicating to you about it. So it's very important that you volunteer yourself to choose, right? If you want to like you want to lead the team or assist either one of them. No, don't worry about that. We'll sort that out. So maybe there's going to be like a poll, but the assistant will get back to you guys because we will not be on any of the groups. So you will not see any of us. We'll be here waiting for you guys, right? So it's very important. Whatever topic you you have difficulty, you can reach out to the teaching assistant. There's a way they will find a way to reach out to us. But please work in isolation with your team. Like no, work in isolation. When I mean groups should work in isolation, do not work with other groups. Work with your group members. Like everybody work with your group members. Don't work with other people, like other groups, because everybody have what they have to work on, and you have just 1 week to work on this. That's the UX part. Now after the UX part, we're going to do like a feedback section where you project like so whoever you assign to do the the way in school you do your project, then someone talks or take the lead, you talk about defend your project. So someone has to be there to, or yes, the person will be live, just the way you are saying it, the person will be live to defend the project, right? So then afterwards, I don't know how you want to do it. Maybe immediately you are done with your UX, you want to also, maybe some people want, I don't know, but make sure that you do your UX first. Don't jump into UI. So upper week will now be where we'll now do our design critiques, where we might be likely to have guest designers to do the judge, or we will do it by ourselves. But please and please, whatever thing you're assigned to, work with your team members and not other team members. You don't have business with other team members. You only have business with your own team members. So please and please, thank you very much, Tony, for that. And what's all that thing I want to talk about? Okay, so before we like go into the challenge brief, I want to just, oh, somebody already dropped okay, thank you, Emma. That's why Emma is. Why would she be first? She's proactive. Please, I'm not in a good yet. I don't understand what you mean. Okay, you're not in a group. Don't worry, you'll be in a group. I hope you filled whatever form that was sent. So it's very important. So don't worry, you'll be in a group. So everything will be sorted out tonight, so that tomorrow you can, by tonight, for those people that already have, just start something, right? All right. So let's do the case study brief before we yes, the case study brief. Okay. Okay, so let's have our beautiful facilitator come on board. So she's, yes, everybody. Did you did you see this coming? Hi, Shikemi. Hi. I can't get you. You need to unmute yourself. We are not. Can you hear me? Did any of you see this coming that we are going to have collaboration? Yes. Hi, Shikemi. I can't hear you. You need to you have favor, yeah. Or some people are already ailing you, yeah. You need to unmute yourself. So we already ailing
How
you, yeah. So you
everyone
have
hear
fame,
me
eh?
now?
You have fame, eh? Wow. See your fans. Shikemi, you have
Wow,
fans, yeah.
please,
Celebrity.
please.
Yeah, celebrity. Okay, so
Oh,
welcome,
it's actually
Shikemi.
amazing to be here.
Can you
Mm-hmm.
imagine? So some people are rooting for Esther. Anyways, we are one in Christ. Okay, so
Hello, one.
um, we're going to be talking about the challenge, right? So Shikemi, do you want to go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and let's talk about this? Over to you, Shikemi.
Okay,
Okay,
first, I have a
first, I
feeling
have a
I'm
feeling I'm
cracking. Can everybody
cracking. Can
hear
everybody
and see
hear
me
and see
clearly?
me clearly? I can hear you. Me, I can hear you. Can then on the chat, please drop. Can you hear Shikemi well? Like very well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
All
let's
right. So
dive
let's
right
dive
in.
right in.
Okay, so we have some challenges as Fola has beautifully explained before now. We're going to be grouped into different groups, and each group are going to be working on their project. So we don't know which group will get which projects, but these are the four topics. So let's hope, I don't know, you can't say the one you get. So even though you're rooting for one and you get another one, just attempt, work on your team, and I'm sure you guys will have an amazing time together. All right. So for the first project, which is the new life shop, very easy, very simple. And maybe before I dive right in, there's a case study which will still be going on with during this class. It's going to like be like a guide. So if we know you might be lost, you don't know which comes before which. I know we've had like classes explaining different parts of UX, different parts of UI. So that it will guide your research and so that you with your team members can know what to search for or what to deliver. We have like a guide presentation, which is also your final presentation. So you just use the case study template as a literal template and you use that for your submission. For the parts that are like if your design takes more than one page, you can use more than one page. If it takes more than two pages, please use more than two pages. You don't have to stick with what is provided, but definitely we need all the information there. So this challenge, I want us to give it our all, go the extra mile. If your teammates are not cooperating, work with the ones that are cooperating. None of them are cooperating. You are very much allowed to report them. So try as much as possible to get this done, because if you can successfully get this done, it's going to be like an awesome addition to your portfolio. And definitely, when you want to get jobs, you want to be able to show that, okay, this is something I've done. Even if you did it to the team, so far you worked on it and you're very much involved, and you can explain all the steps. That's the most important thing, to be able to say that, okay, I can actually get this done if I'm given the opportunity to do so. So try as much as possible to put in your all, and I'm sure it's going to be an awesome experience for you guys. And also, you're not alone. Apart from your team members, you have us. You have different facilitators for the different groups. So we're going to be supporting you along the way, and then we'll have our reviews live when the time comes for the UX and the UI sections, and so much more. Really. Okay. So for the case study, sorry for everyone that can see, we'll try to read it out. So for like, maybe should I say the first two and you go on with the second two? Is that
Yes,
okay?
please. Yes, please. Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
All right. So the first one is New Life Shop. Literally simple. So all you need to do is design a website that will make it easy for customers to shop and have a pleasant experience from browsing to checkout. This is like your e-commerce site, literally. Simple. It can be anything. There are so many e-commerce sites you can see online. If it's Jumia, if it's Konga, if it's eBay, if it's Amazon. These are different case existing platforms you can research to use for your application. So call it whatever name you want. Can call it Mama Put, Yo-Yo, and whatever. Can call it my favorite shop. You can call it shop of the shops. Whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to represent it with, whatever color, whatever icon or logo rather. However you want. Whenever we touched on branding and we touched on color psychology and typography. So whatever you want to use, do your research, look at competitors. Same with the UX, who are your customers? Definitely, even for all the projects, try to know who your customers are, target audience, and things like that. So the first one is very simple. Just create a shop, not complicated shop. I'm not telling you to go and do dashboard and everything. Just a website that someone can easily come on board, look at a product, choose the product, and then buy the product. So all the way to checkout, and yeah, thanks. So your purchase is successful. That can be the last page of your application, or maybe track your order. That can be the last page of your application. So just buy whatever they're buying, look at it inside their carts, check out. If you have the energy to do payment flow, that's amazing. But we just want to see from buying to checkout. That's for the first brief. And then the second brief is a bank app. So New Life Bank. A bank looking to provide digital banking services. All you have to do is to create a bank that can make it easy for users to handle their everyday banking tasks. So what are the everyday banking tasks? They should be able to make a transfer. They should be able to I'd have said withdraw, but that doesn't really work app wise. So maybe depending on the type of bank app you want New Life to be, but let's say maybe they can buy credit, they can buy this. I'm already giving you expo. But do your research and know what your bank can do. Again, we're not asking for you to go and create First Bank or GT. It doesn't have to do everything. But let it have the main features that, okay, this is a successful bank and I can do so and so with this application. So whatever features you believe or from your research you understand that, okay, these are core features that should be in a banking app, try and implement that, and then use that to create your application. So over to you, Fola.
Okay, thank you, Shikemi, for that. So some people are saying they can't see the slide. Anyways, don't worry about that. You will just listen. Just make sure you listen, because what is important is you listen and you understand what we're saying, so that when you get to whatever you'll be working on, like Shikemi said, we don't know which group we're working on which. So when you get the your challenge for your group, you already like have an understanding, right? So don't worry, you're going to get it. But it's just I just want to explain so that when we come next week, we'll not be seeing some other things. So you understand our requirement and what we're looking at. Okay, so the next challenge and be brief will be new life online restaurants, right? So our client is um, okay, so our client goal actually is to design a mobile app that lets users order local foods from the restaurant, and they are able to do that easily, focusing on user experience, their convenience, and customization. So you might want to look at it that, okay, you might want to go and download. I don't think Jumia food exists anymore. I'm not sure. Maybe Glovo, or there's this new one. I can't remember. Oh, jeez. Da, da, da. You might want to do research on what are the current food app that exists. You might want to look at that. It's a mobile app. You're not doing a website, so it's a mobile. There's a certification that it's a mobile app, right? So you get to work on it. So it's this client want to be able to sell local food. So on the app, they want that their customers are able to order for local food. So whoever gets this topic, you might want to, like, okay, maybe whatever local food from which country, that's like your own this, but make sure that you follow like this first or major thing challenge we've given you. So from there, maybe based on your user research and all that, you might not want to, like, but don't go out of the scope. It's very important. I know you might want to test something or another based on user feedback, but first make sure you set to the scope, right? So make sure that users are able to quickly, something very quick, like able to order food, local food. So you can decide that your local food, that your focus wants to be on Nigeria local food, or maybe a state local food, or whatever it is. But don't go out of the scope. Very important. Uh, what other thing I wanted to mention? So you can interview maybe 3 to 5 people who use maybe the regular food delivery app. Ask them questions. Ask about their expectations. Remember how we did our other project, right? Ask about their experiences, their frustration, their preferences. Um, Ask about maybe their favorite food, what kind of food best, their favorite food that they would like or they like. Then all those things. From there, you're able to do other things. I'm still going to show you like the case study template that we want to work with, but you're not restricted, right? But don't go out of the scope, which is why we're having all this conversation. Normally, we should have just given you and just give you a brief explanation and just tell you, oh yeah, go out. But we don't want you to go out of the scope so that we are all together, right? So the other one is okay. The other one is New Life Health, right? A health insurance company aiming to digitalize their services for better customer support, right? That's like an health insurance company. So the same thing, you might want to research existing health insurance that currently exists. We have like a lot of them. You might want to go and research and check and ask users just like that. So you do not like, I would say it again, that do not go out of the scope. It's very important. We decided to make it simple and just customize like those. We have to spell out those things that we are looking out for intentionally, so that you will not just go and do a lot of things and to now turn to a lot of work, right? So design for the New Life Health Insurance app, design a mobile app that helps users easily manage their health insurance and access important healthcare information. So you might want to um, also, like I said, just research, do your own research of apps that health insurance app that currently exists. Talk to people that currently use those apps and see how we can make their life better. So that's like, like I used to say that a good product must be usable, must be useful. It's not for fun. It's not that you want to design it. And like Shikemi said, this can even be your project, because before you go for that internship or before you start a job, they'll ask you, okay, what have you done? So this is like your hands-on projects, like your real life project that you need to work. So please and please, let's cooperate. Like I said, um, if you have questions, just drop it. They are assistant facilitators. They are going to reach out to us so we can explain better. So please and please, do not go out of the scope. You can decide that after, so maybe after the maybe your research, maybe you have some users that they feel that they want to do this. But make sure that you settle the scope first because of the time frame. We're intentional about it, right? So this will be submitted on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to communicate that to you, but just start. Once you get your challenge brief, I would advise you to just start. So we are doing the UX part first, which is what we're going to be defending next week. So you need to assign a a project lead, assistant project lead. Then your project lead can decide that okay, she wants to take the lead to present because she has to present actual work. Don't go and I don't want to say that. Don't go to ChatGPT and just go and copy and paste because we need to actually see work, actual work. Because product that are being usable right now, they actually have to test with real life users. So it's very important. You might go to ChatGPT to ask questions, maybe help with your research and all that, but don't rely and say you want to just copy and paste and come and give us. Don't worry, we are here for you. So it's very important that you understand all this. Before you do anything or you attempt to answer a question, you need to first understand, and that's why we're doing this. And understand, make sure you understand the challenge brief that we are giving you. Very, very important. So the UX part first. Once you are done, I don't know how you want to go. Maybe along the way, you want to, maybe while you're working on UX based on some things, you already have like the parts, then you can work on your UI. But that's like, let me leave it to you to judge that. But what we are submitting first is the UX. So everybody is submitting on Monday, right? Everybody is submitting on Monday. Everybody is submitting on Monday. But on Wednesday, we'll have some groups present. Then if there's not, like, if all the groups could not present, then maybe on Friday, we now have the other groups present. Then the other week as well. So there's no time. So your UI, you need to pick it up as your UX. So treat the project as 2 weeks, both UX and UI, but you're presenting your UX first. I hope that is very clear. UX first, UI second. So everything in 2 weeks must be ready. Okay. She came. I'm not sure. Do I miss anything? Any other thing before we move to the?
I think
I'm very good.
you actually covered everything, to be honest. Just to recap, and yes, I saw some questions for the submission we'll be sharing with everybody for UI. So the first week is going to be UX, and then the second week is going to be UI. When you're done your UX, we'll review, and then you can concurrently be doing your UI because you're submitting your UI the next week, so we don't want any gap. But then, based on the feedback of the UX, you can definitely update your UI.
Okay. I hope everything. I
Then,
hope
is this
everything
still
makes sense.
echoing?
Yes. 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 I think it's better.
Okay. So that's it basically. Just put in your all, work with your teammates. Okay, I can hear the echo. And you shouldn't have a problem. Do your research. Definitely do your research for everything. And good to go.
Okay. Okay. So now, so we're going to be sharing this case study template gotten from Google. Yeah. So you might want to use it, like go through it, and you are submitting in this format, right? So we're going to be sharing it with it's going to be shared with every group created on LITA, sorry. So this is it, right? Your case study title, whatever case study you are being given. I'm sorry, challenge you are being given. Case study challenge you are being given, right? So you put a title, then your group name. So where is mine? Am I echoing?
Ah, probably network. You know, arrange a lot.
Challenge
So
one is Sorry, challenge one is a website. Not a mobile app. Mobile app is different from websites. It's a website. Challenge one is a website. It's specific. Create a website. So challenge one is a website. I hope that is clear, right? It might be your network because my slide is like big. So on the first part is where you put your case study title, whatever case study you've been assigned to work on. You put your case study title, then your group name, right? Now, you can now do like a duplicate of maybe another screen before this. You can now put like all your group members, like their name and everything. So we know, oh, these are your group members. I hope everybody is listening so that um, we are able to get this done easily because there's no time, right? So now this is the product. You write the product, insert a few sentences about the app, whatever, if you're working on a mobile app or you're working on a website or whatever thing that you're working on, write a few sentences about it. Then also like talk about your target users. Who are your target users? Who are the people you are building this for? Then the project duration, that's like 2 weeks, right? So insert the time that you work on this project, that is you can say October 2024. That's fine. I don't know. If Nachi, I'm not sure I understand you. I don't know if this was answered earlier, but how do I get the result to make the app after doing it? Is this the one with the highest vote or clicks? I'm not sure of what question you're asking. So you might want to explain better, or maybe I will check back. All right. So that's like what I've said. Now your problem. Remember how I. So you might want to go back to the slides or your notes to remember how to generate a problem statement. Don't forget. So insert one or two sentences about the problem you're trying to solve. Right? You have a client, new life, or whatever client that is being assigned to you, or whatever challenge is assigned to you. State their problem. What's the problem they're trying to solve? What problem are you trying to solve for these people? Then the goal. Insert one or two sentences about the goals of the project. So after inserting the problem or after talking about the problem, also talk about the goal of the project. Now your role. So you can just put product design or whatever you decide to put there. Your responsibilities. Now, so this slide is not, you don't have to like duplicate the slide. It's just for you to give what's the best word to use? Just for you to give it. It's just a guide to put you through how you should work, like, right, or the expectations or our expectations. You don't have to duplicate this exact slide, right? I'm just showing you an example, a template, but make sure that you follow like all those questions from the topic because I'm going to do like on a maybe your Word document or whatever document you want to use, but make sure you follow this. This is a template. Yeah, you can decide to do it in a maybe after you want to put it in a PPT if you know how to use PPT or Word, whatever works for you. But make sure that you follow this template. That's like what I'm just saying, right? Yes, there'll still be classes as you start, but will not like it's going to be more of practical. So, for instance, teach you how to prototype. That will be like our next class, prototyping, right? That's our next class. So there's not going to be much like theory again. It's going to be more of practical. Then if you have questions as well, you can ask. We are going to send the template to you. So now the project, the product duration, the problem, the goal, uh, your role. You might not need this because you are like a lot, but if you have, I don't think you might need this role because it's not just one person or two persons. We have a lot of people that are going to work on the project, so you might want to just summarize it, what you guys did, and maybe your responsibility, maybe few people or so, depending on what you guys agree. So it's a group work. Um, Now, understanding the users. Like I said, this is a template. You are not duplicating and working on this thing. You're just following it on how you should do your case study, right? So understand the users. So how do you understand the user? You do your user research, right? That's your interview, your survey, or whatever thing you want to do, right? Then your personnel. That's like a fictional character of the data you've collected, right? Your problem statement, your user journey map. Now, your user research summary. So you write a paragraph about describing your research, blah 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 blah, and all that. Now your user research part where you talk about the pain points. What are the pain points? Right, 4 pain points you're able to derive from your users or based on the user research. What are the 4 pain points? Um, every group is to submit on Monday. Very important. So your statements, remember this username is a user their character, then who needs this template. If you might need to go back to the slides on how to, so in case you've not been in the class, you might want to go back and see how to generate a problem statement based on your research, right? So now can you see that this is a personnel, right? You can see the goals, you write the goals, the frustrations, um, your user journey, your user map journey, your about their goals and thought processes. Now starting your design. So this is like the part now. So let me show you what you need to submit, right? So the things you are submitting, that's not submit like sorry, the things you are presenting next week when Wednesday is this slide. That is where you put your project topic when it's been assigned to you, your project name, right? The products you are working on, the project duration, the problem, the goal, your roles, or yeah, you guys are project designers, so whatever role you want to put there, or yeah, that UX researcher or whatever thing you want to put there, that's fine. Or you might leave it out, but make sure that the name of your group is is there so that we know. Then also, I mentioned that in a page or a part, but want to like do write the name of all your team members, right? You might want to write the name of your team members, then maybe asterisk, okay, this is the project lead and whoever is presenting. Now you need to give us like also understanding your user, the user research. I'm still coming to the chat. Oh. I'm coming to the chat. I don't want to get distracted. So the user research, the personnel, you can do 2 or 3, max 3, about minimum of 2. Please don't do 1. Minimum of 2. You might want to maybe represent your character in a male or a female, depending on what you want to do. Your problem statement, your user journey, then the summary of your user research, then also the pain points, your personnel, create your personnel, right? That's 2 to 3. Your user journey, right? Then this part is now the UI part. So all this other part I've showed you is the UX part. Now the UI part is now where you now do like a paper wireframe, a digital wireframe, a low fidelity prototype, your high fidel prototype or whatever thing. So these are like the template. This is like the template you should work with. But I'm not saying you should duplicate the web template and now start fixing your design or whatever into it. No, it's a guide. So you can decide to do your slide. You might want to create your slide on maybe on Canva or on PPT or Word document, but make sure that you are able to present it. So if you are doing on slide, maybe make sure that you're able to download it as PDF, or if you want to use PPT, whatever you want to use, or you want to do design on Figma. If you are very good and you want to do design on Figma, that's very good. Please, if you are not yet in a group, we are able. Don't worry, you will be able to join a group very soon. Just uh, keep yourself posted, basically. So this, like I was saying, that this slide will be shared with you. So don't forget, because this is not our main focus. This is already 8. This is not like our main focus today, but we just want you to understand and know our expectations so that when we are having the review, you will not be shocked and be wondering, but they didn't tell me this, they didn't tell me this. So please and please, if you're already on a group, start engaging your group. They'll remove the admin access so that everyone can discuss. So please and please start your project like now. When I mean now, I don't say that during the class, after the class, right? So let me yeah, I think Victoria already mentioned that just keep yourself posted. It will be sorted out. It will be sorted out, please and please. Yes, it's a group work. It's not, you are not working in isolation. Maybe I was using the wrong word. If you are assigned to a group and your group has been given a task, you are not to go and do it alone. You are supposed to work together. Like this, it's a collaboration. Do you get a collaboration? So you decide on how you want to have your meetings going from now, right? Then on Monday, will tell you how you submit your, either you use Canva or whatever, Canvas or whatever means, but please start your project as soon as you can, and don't forget that your UI part as well, it will be done upper week. So that one, the submission for that will be upper week Monday. So UX is submission is you this coming Monday, that's next week Monday, while the UI part will be upper Monday. Please, if you have any question as regard this before we take a break and come back for our uh, review session. You are not, please just keep posted. Okay. So Ayo is saying that you should not has asked many people who has no group yet to DM her on Telegram. So please DM it to know on Telegram. She would sort you out. So please and please. Yes, some people have been added to the group already. Like, people have been added to the group already. They have been added. Okay, let's take a break. Let's take a break. 5 minutes break because we need to like do some distance. So let's take 5 minute break. Please, I hope this case study thing is very clear. It's very important. Very clear. And that's why I'm taking my time to talk about this. Please and please, it's not clear. Ask questions now. We will not be on any of the groups. Myself, Shikemi, and Esther, none of us will be on the groups. So please ask your question. If you don't get answer to this call, I'll definitely find a way to get your answers across to you. So please and please. So let's take a break for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Thank you. Hello. Okay, back. How's the short break? Um, yeah. Okay, so I'm reading some things here. Let me go through the chat before we. Yeah, I think we should. Okay. Yes, everybody's added to the group. Sorry. Yes, we are submitting UX next week Monday, then UI upon Monday. Please, my this is our project for the team creator. I thought we would be working on the name of our team, like team overlay. Please, let me read that again. Please, man, this is our project for the team created. I thought we'd be working on the name of our team. Yes, we've created a team, and every team has different names, right? Come in. We have overlay, like different names. So, whichever group you fall in, will give you a. You'll be given a project challenge to work on with your team. So yes, you have to work with your team. Yes, you're getting the case study tonight. Uh, how do you create a presentation? Just make sure work with your team on how you can create it using PPT. You can send the PPT slide for you to use, but just make sure that you are able to answer everything because the screens might be limited. You might think that because we said one screen means that one screen, so you might want to like duplicate and all that. So that's why we said just use this as a template. Then use Word document to create your slide or PPT or Canva, depending on how you can, whatever tool you can use to present. Because at the end of the day, just the way I'm presenting to you, you have to present. You're not submitting this, let me reiterate, you're not submitting it individually, you're submitting as a group, right? Um, what exactly do you want me to go back on the case study? Case study will be given to you as a template to work with. Yes. The prototyping, we're going to be having prototyping class on Wednesday. On Wednesday, take note of that. On Wednesday, we're going to be having prototyping class. We're going to be talking about prototyping on Wednesday. Then also share materials with you to practice. Okay. The UX and everything is UX, UI is the same work. Sorry, you can go back to you said you missed a lot. You can go back to watch the video. What form are you talking about? If it actually, what form are you talking about? The form to fill for being added to a group? Okay, please DM it to know if you are here to get a group. DM it to know on Instagram. I'm sorry, I said Instagram. Sorry, on Telegram to get your group, right? Oh, I was this. I saw. I don't know when I joined the call. I saw someone talk about why am I giving overlay. I don't know why I missed that. Okay, please. My group name is overlay, and I was wondering why since the challenge. No. It's just a group name. It's just like me saying you are a group A. It's just giving you like just using design terms like some design terms or yes to name the group. So it doesn't have to do with the name of the group doesn't have to do with what not you're working on. So everybody will be giving different case study. So your group does not determine your group name does not determine what you should work on. Do you get? I hope that is clear, Joy. Okay. I don't know my group. Please, I will say it again, and I'm not going to say it again. If you don't have a group, reach out to Ituno on Telegram. Thank you. Okay, so what I want us to do now is she came and gave an assignment on login, right? So I wanted to like review. The plan was for us to review some of give feedback so that you know how to do that better. Then if there's time, we can also like recreate something, right? So please, I want you to drop the link to your Figma login design. Like, so I'm going to pick. So it's going to be first come first serve. So it's going to be come first serve. So drop your Figma link of your login design. So let's have a look together. Let's like look at it and give feedback. I may necessarily not mention name. I don't need to mention name. Just you know your design when you see it, so that every other person can learn from it. So if you are confident enough, um, you can drop your link and let's do like a review of your login. So by Wednesday we'll be talking about prototyping. Then on Friday we're going to have like a guest designer. So we're still going to be having subject classes, right? While you focus on your projects. There's going to be classes, but just classes to help you and all that. So what assignment are you talking about? If you have done your Figma, your login assignment that was given to you by Shikemi, can you drop the link so that we can like review? Let's review. If you are done with your own, let's pick one. Let's review, give feedback. Then we'll also do like a bit of practical on how you can make your design better. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. There's no time. I'm waiting.
Okay. All right. So let's wait a bit. You can just put the link to your Figma chat box. I really don't see the problem right now. So any assignment, but mostly the login screen when we're treating UI designs. So the login screen I said we should do, and then an extra page so you can practice prototyping. Let's look at that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Why is everybody scared? Really? You don't want us to review this thing so that we'll give you feedback so that you not go and do another thing when you're doing your design. It's better you don't be shy.
Okay. So just we all started from so just drop it, be confident.
Where did you drop yours? You said you dropped yours. Where?
No, we mean we drop them inside
On the chat.
the chat box,
Chat. This
the
chat. Some
comment.
people. Where are you? Wait. Where are you sending it to? Please drop here. Drop it here. Yeah. Like on YouTube.
So review them live.
Yes, you are dropping it here. You have to drop your link here. We have like less than 40 minutes to go, and we need to do this. It's very important. Where? I can't find it though. You should come in. Did you see any link here?
No, I can't.
No, I can't. Can't see any link here. I've checked.
Go to the
Go
chat.
to the chat. I don't know. I can't see anything. Oh.
Tosin.
Tosin.
Tosin, can you put
Tosin, can
yours
you
on the
put
chat
yours on the
box?
chat
Or is it like
box? Or is it like
the links are
the
not
links are
showing?
not
Could that be
showing?
a
Would
thing?
that be a thing? Oh, okay. Okay, just hold on. Let me find a way to get that. Coming. Okay, you know what? Okay, so let me. You guys should add my mail to your Figma file. Would that be the best option?
That might be
That might be
let's try if
let's
it's
try
a Google
a
Doc
Google
everybody
Doc
can
everybody can
access
access. Okay,
and they just
and
attach
they
their
just
link
attach
there.
their link there.
Okay, or
Okay,
no.
okay, or no. Okay, let's do a Google Doc.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll be sharing the Google Doc. So drop your link on that document so we can pick it one after the other and discuss.
Okay.
Then,
Um
um,
well you see the link
well, you see the
shortly
link
and then
shortly,
everyone
and
will see
then
the
everyone will
links
see the
in
link in
chat
the
box.
chat box. Okay. Who is saying six? So please drop your assignments, paste your link here. So let's review.
So people
So
are
people are
asking what
asking
type
what
of
type of
link. Just
link.
share
Just
the
share the
normal
normal share your number
design view
Figma
link.
link. Just share your number
Yes.
Figma link. Okay, let me, in case maybe some people don't know how to share, let me just go to Figma. So I'll show you. Let me share my screen. Okay, let me know when you can see my screen. Okay, can you all see my screen? I want to be sure because I cannot. Can you see my screen? Shikemi, can you see my screen?
Mm, it's probably
It's probably
loading.
loading.
Okay, I can.
Okay, I
I can
can.
see it.
I can see it. Okay. So if you can see my screen, there's the part of your the right side of your Figma file, right? So let's say this is a design, right? You click on the design, right? So let's say this is a design. You click on your design, your screen. Then there's a share button that is highlighted in blue. It's a blue share button. You click on it, then you copy the link. So you have to change your settings here to anyone with the link. Either they can view or edit, right? Then you save, then you copy the link, then you paste it on the Google file, Google sheet that Shikemi dropped. I hope we got that. Let's do this as fast as possible. Is there any assignment on the?
And if you have any other
If you
assignments you
have
want
any
us
other
to
assignments
review,
you
you
want us
can
to
drop
review, you
that
can
too.
drop that too. I think I would have to go to, maybe I'll go to the Canva this thing and check myself because this is taking a lot of time and we just have like less than 30 minutes.
Okay, so I
Okay,
think we'll
so
get
I think we'll
started
get
with
started with
the drop.
the
People that have dropped in the link,
people that
just
have
click on
dropped
the
in the
link
link. Just
to
click
the
on the
Google Docs
link
and
to the
paste the link again there so we can get started.
Google Docs and paste the link again there so we can get started. Can you see the link now? It has been dropped.
Okay, the link has
Okay,
been
the
dropped.
link has
Let's
been
just
dropped.
join it.
Let's just join it. The link has been dropped.
Just click on it and
Just click
paste.
on it
It's
and
that
paste.
simple.
It's that simple. You might want to check the chat before. So please let's quickly do this so that we can at least take. So because I'll quickly copy and paste on my Figma so that we can. Okay, okay. Has anybody dropped?
Mm.
I've not seen
Not
anybody.
yet.
Oh. Okay.
Upload your link
Upload your
so
link
that we can
or so
start.
that we can start. Access. She came in saying this requesting access.
I'm seeing
I'm
people
seeing people
online.
online.
Let me check.
Let me check.
Yeah, it shouldn't
Yeah,
request
it
for
shouldn't
access.
request
Anyone
for
with the
access.
link,
Anyone with the link.
Can view.
Because there are a
Okay,
lot of
I've
people
seen
here.
the access. They are requesting editor access. Okay.
You can't copy and paste if it's not. They don't have edit access.
Okay. Let me just try
Sorry
to.
about that. So let's do this. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we have less than few.
Okay, so everyone can access now. Just reload. Okay, beautiful. I'm seeing upload. So maybe for you can take the first one, I'll take the second one like that till we're done.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Please don't touch someone's file, oh. I cannot copy and paste
Yeah,
something.
so just go straight down.
Somebody is touching somebody's. Oh, I cannot even copy anybody's. This thing. Okay, now let's go to the first one. So I'll be opening this person. Okay. I'll be sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen? Some people are even going to people's design. Is that what they say people should do? Can you see my screen, everybody? She came in, please. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
What about now?
It's not on. Try again.
Let me try again. Please, share screen. Okay. What about now? Can this first person give me access?
Okay, I think it's coming up.
It's coming up.
It's nice.
Can you see me? Sorry, the screen.
Yes.
Can you see it now? Okay. Okay. So I don't want to mention name, but you know your design. You know what you have done. So I want everybody to take feedback. And as a designer, one of the ways you can grow is when you take feedback. There are some people that the truth is that some people are not very good at giving feedback, but whatever feedback you get, make sure you take it from a place of them helping you to get better. You as you take feedback, you grow, like you get better. And the next time when you are designing it, you see that it's better than the previous, right? So I wanted to say I love this logo. I love the how the art, the vector or whatever design that was used is so beautiful. So please, like I said, just take feedback and go. I want this thing corrected. So I don't know why you have a close this thing icon here, and there's a map icon. I don't know the function of that. I don't know what you want to use that for, right? So whatever it is, please remove it, right? Now, this welcome is you. So this welcome, you made it like a button. It's not a button. It's supposed to be like a text or an header to say welcome here. You saying welcome is just saying welcome sharply. There's a way you can actually tell them welcome back because this is a login. So welcome back would have been a better copy. Your copies or your UX writing is very important as well as you do your design. Welcome, like welcome, yes, welcome. But welcome back, okay, yes, to know that okay, I'm actually an existing user, so welcome back. Now, this new year sign up, that's not like the first point. That's not what you want your users to do. What they actually want to do is to sign up. So you bring in welcome first as a button, that's a no. Welcome is not a button. That looks like a button, because if you give somebody that actually currently use an app or that is not familiar with an app, what they want to do is they will go and click on the welcome button because you made it like a button. It's not a button. Now, new year sign up, it's not, that's not like the major thing, right? You want people to be able to log in. Yes, you want to tell them that if you are new year, if not registered before, yes, you can. But it's that's like hierarchy is also important in design. That's not the best way to do this. Can this person give me access, and let's try to create something from this design. So your text color combination, yes, I know that your color is gold, but you don't have to use it. It's like your color combination is not bad really, but you're using it at the wrong place. For instance, I would have expected that this your welcome and your gold color could be your call to action, because that's like your primary, or depending on what brand you are building, right? You using it as, it's so I use using it as a your text field is like very very wrong. You're supposed to use something, maybe a lighter shade. If you want to decide to use your color, it could be a lighter shade, right? Can this person give me, oh god, can this person give me access? I don't know how I can ask access for this. Can this person give me access? Can you, the first person that submitted on number one, can you like make it editable, that someone can edit, so that you understand how we were able to move from what you have and to a better design? So your text field, please correct it. Use, go to Figma and check Figma community. Check for design system that you can use to build your app. I expected that you guys would have like gotten like a style guide to use. There already existing style guide that you can use to build your listing. And there are also platforms that you can actually check for inspiration and how to build your app. For instance, I would have expected that when you were being given assignments, you could have gone to Dribble, right? I think that we have to share like a material where you guys can get inspiration as well. Please, can you still see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen? Let me check. Can anyone? Okay. Please, the first person, can you give me access? If not, I'll just move to the next. Okay, let's move to the next. Let me see if this person has access. Okay, this is, it looks better. Please, when I have, if you are dropping your link, please give an edit access, please, please, an edit access. I want to. So I'm seeing another design that looks better, much more better. Let me share it. And the person just needs to work on alignment. This is beautiful, really. Well done to whoever designed this. Let me share my screen back. I'm not using my other screen, so I don't know if you can see my screen or not. So can you see the design? I have to be checking. Sorry, I have to check because there's no way I can. I'm not using my monitor, so there's no way I can know if you are seeing my screen or not. Now let's compare. Can you see? Whoever designed this, I'm not trying to compare your work or anything, but I just wanted to see something, like try to see how you can improve your work. Fortunately, I don't have access to edit, but if I have access to edit, I could actually do like a duplicate and make this better, and you will see how you can make your design better. Please, Go to dribble.com, create an account, and you'll be able to get designs that are very nice. So I'm going to be dropping this with the assistant. They're going to also share it, so you can also check for inspirations, right? Let me see if you can see my screen. So I'll see your message. Okay. Someone said yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Now look at this person. Can you see that this is a beautiful work? Like, it's actually beautiful. Now, the only thing that this person just needs to do is just alignment. This is not aligned. Then your spacing. Look at, can you see this space, please? Either you use a 4 grid system or 8 grid system. So whatever you want to do, multiply by 4. So for instance, if you could say that the spacing between this text field and the screen is 16. You can do the same, right? So let's can this person give me access as well? Oh god. Please, next class, if you ask you to do anything, just make sure that it's an edit access. Please and please, because I wanted to show some things. Because I don't like just talking. I like showing like works. Let me see if I can see another one. Ayobami, okay. Let me see Ayobami's one. Okay. Um. Oh, this is beautiful. Guys, you guys are wow, you guys are doing well. Okay, let me show you something of somebody's design. Wow, this is lovely. This is lovely. Because we are going to do like a LinkedIn challenge where you can. So I want you to correct your work. So they'll not say that what are they teaching these people? So if you can see my screen, the way I'm going, let me know. Drop your message. Okay, guys. Wow, this is beautiful. List store. Wow, this is beautiful, really. This is beautiful. How come I'm not seeing this design on LinkedIn? This is beautiful, actually. Well, I don't know why. Okay, she even did like a different color. Can you guys see it? Let me remove the colon. She added colon to it so that she'll make sure that it's well designed and space. Now look at this design. I'll check again to see if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Oh no. Please, can you see my screen? I'm checking. The person even used was it some of the tools, auto layout. If this is your design, please, wow. How were you able to use this? I want to just so that share your experience. How were you able to do all this? Because this is like an expert work. Like when I mean an expert, like someone that I've already started designing already. This doesn't look like a beginner. My first design was was terrible. Wow. Okay. So guys, now let's look at this. Now I removed. She added a grid, a layout grid, which help her to be able to use her spacing correctly. Now let's see. This person, this is 20, right? Let's see the spacing. Can you see 48? Okay. Now she used an auto layout. That's another thing. All those things you need to know them. So automatically an auto layout, instead of her to like maybe she wants to adjust the sizing to 24. Can you see that it affects all these things? So all these little things, right? You need to be able to um what's the word? Practice them. So it will help you to design better. So now let's look at this case of now, if I look at something, I want you to watch out for something. If I remove this, can you see that it readjusted by itself? If I take it back, can you see it readjusted? So imagine that. Let me duplicate this. So now let's imagine that there's no auto layout here, right? Maybe there's no auto layout. See, can you see this? The space is being left out. But the one that had auto layout, right? Can you see the difference? So you need to be able to understand all these things. And the truth is that we can't teach you everything, right? There's a place of where you have to do your extra assignment, your extra work, to actually see how things work. We can only treat you based on the timeline that we have and all that. But it's important that you go back, do all those things. So before the end of this bootcamp, we're going to share some links with you that you can go and get information. Right? I have one link that I and a designer friend worked on, where we have like information about where you can get icons and different things. It's not updated. It's been a while right now. Like, I think it's been 2 years we worked on it and all that. But I will look at how I and the other facilitators can share some links with you, current links with you, that you can actually um, do your update your design and all that. Now, do you know that on Figma community, right? Um you can go to Figma community. Now look at this Figma community. So on your this is your home, right? On the web, there's this icon that looks like a web icon, right? You can go there and search for inspiration. You don't have to copy and paste. You can, for instance, you are asked to do a sign up or a login. Just go and search for login design, right? Now I want you to look at something. There are a lot of materials. Can you see? This is open source. There are a lot. Some are paid, but you are able to see a lot of work you can actually designs you can work with. Look at design. This is design. So you can go to Figma community to check for design. Since you've created an account, please go to Figma community and check for inspiration on how to, so like going forward, when you want to do your projects, this project you have been assigned to, go there, check for inspiration. Don't go and copy somebody's work entirely. Be creative about it, right? Recreate it, make it more beautiful, add more colors, add more life to it, right? I do not say you should go and copy and paste exactly. No, do your own work. Do add your own creativity to it. So this is a good work to whoever designed this, right? This is a very good work. You use your auto layout correctly, your sign up, your color, your this is very, very good. This is a very good work, right? So well done to whoever designed this. Well done, well done, well done. So let's can we so let me also take you through dribble. So let's go to, if you are able to if you're able to go to another link, let's go to dribble.com. Let me share the link with the comment. Dribble.com. Let's go back. Okay. So let's go to dribble.com, www.dribble. So dribble is D-R high double triple B, that's triple BLE.com. So www dot dribble, that's DRIBB. Oh, well done. Lizzie, have you been designing before now? Share your experience with us. That's like a very good design, really. Like, it doesn't look like a beginner's work. Like, it looks very good. Well done. Amechi, did you drop your link? Let me check. Okay, let me check for one other person. I hope everybody has given access. If you don't give me access, I'm not going to check. Oh. No, I'm not sharing my screen anyways. So I'm going to share. So just I'm going to share links where you can get inspiration from. So you can work with that for now. Then also Figma videos you can watch to help you design better. So please, I'm going to work on that tonight and send it so that you get access to, so that you have access to it, so that you're able to um, do your design better. So for those that you feel that your design, based on what I shared about this design, you might want to look and design better, right? Because thank God it's a teamwork now. So nobody's working like yourself. You're not working by yourself. You're working, so you're able to learn from others. You're able to learn from others. You're able to see how they've been able to work. Like I said, you don't just depend. Just don't just watch videos and that's all. You need to practice. So I'm going to be sharing links on design you can work on using Figma. right? So that you're able to know how Figma works. So as you practice and practice and practice and practice, you get better. You know how to use auto layouts, how to bring in your design system into your Figma file or whatever thing, right? And on the Figma community, there's a lot of materials, free materials you can work with. People are reposting our links. Please, oh, sorry about that. Let me stop the. So I've restricted the access. I hope nobody is able to go back there. So, do we have any question? So, I think what we'll do is we'll go back on Canva because of time. We'll go back on Canva and give like based on we might not be able to attend to everybody, but as much as we can, we'll go back on Canvas. Then we're able to like okay give feedback, do this and do this, do this and do this. Then also don't forget, I'm going to share tonight. I'm going to share um the links I mentioned so that you can create an account. You have if you have Gmail account, you can create an account. It's very easy. So you can create an account, then start checking for designers and all that. So no, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm just talking actually. So thank you. Yes. So the link has been shared. Incubator. Sorry. The Incubator of share the link. Please just scroll up. If in case you have seen, just scroll up and check the link. Dribble.com. www.dribble.com. You get inspiration from there. Figma community. You can also get inspiration from there. Please. So it will help. It will sharpen your design eye. So you. So I expect that the person that designed that first one will go back and design something better. Right? Yes, I won't forget. Dribble, so it has been dropped anyway. So let me. Yes, do we have any question before we go tonight? Question, 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 question. Ask your question. Today's class was a bit rough, but I know that next time we'll have something like this. Everybody's prepared and they know what they need to do and all that. So prototyping class, maybe I have to take you through Figma again and see how you can do some certain things on Figma. Your prototype, I can prototype your design. So Lizzie, you're going to be I'm going to be using your link. Please remove. I'm going to be no, is it Lizzie? Whose design did I use? Oh,
Pretty easy. I think that was one
I
that
think
was
that was one that
better.
was better. I can't remember the person I used. The design I used, I had different screens. Uh Wait, I'm
Oh,
coming.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. So Lizzie, I'm going to be using your design as a prototype. I hope I'm being given access for the next class. I have access already, but I'm just telling you. So you might want to please, nobody should go and touch her design and touch anything. Please and please. Maybe you might want to read. Lizzie, can you send me a DM on Telegram? So lock the design, remove the access so that nobody will go back there and go and touch anything. Remove the access, then just send a DM to me. So I'll share my Figma email to you. So Shikemi, do you have anything to say? Yes, you are displaying
Yeah,
your
so just for the first
just for the
person,
first
don't
person,
feel
don't
bad.
feel bad. Yes.
Your design is actually
Your
a
design is
really
actually
awesome
a really
attempt.
awesome attempt.
And I think that's what
And I
Fola was
think
trying
that's
to
what Fola
say.
was trying to say.
If anything, I think
If
just work
anything, I
on
think just work
your
on your
UI because the
UI
content was
because the
okay.
content was
So work
okay.
on
So
your
work on
color,
your
work on your
color, work on
contrast,
your contrast,
work on your
work on your
typography, your
typography, your
spacing.
spacing.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I
Then
think that's it.
contrast
Then
majorly because I
contrast majorly
noticed
because I
like the
noticed
black on the
like the black
purple,
on the
it was
purple,
difficult
it was
to
difficult
separate.
to separate.
And then for the
And then for
forms,
the forms,
gold and
gold
black, it was
and
difficult
black,
to
it was difficult to
separate.
separate.
And then
And then
separating button
separating
from
button from
label, from
label,
text,
from
everything is
text,
just
everything is just
crazy.
crazy.
But
But
amazing
amazing
attempt.
attempt.
And please,
And please,
everyone
everyone
that probably
that
their
probably
design
their
looks like
design
the
looks like the
first
first
one,
one,
don't
don't
worry. This is where
worry.
we're
This is what
learning.
we're
My own
learning.
first
My own
mentor
first
was when I look at it,
was
I'm
when I
like,
look
now
at
we
it, I'm like,
design
can
this
we
one.
design
So
this
fear
one?
not.
So fear not.
are all starting out. It's cool.
Do you
Just
get?
learn and take all the feedback with love. I mean, we mean well. We want all of us to do great at the end of this class. So don't worry, we got you. And Lizzie too. Yes, your designs are good, but if we should break it down now, we'll start seeing. So let everybody just be humble and
Yeah.
let's see how it is. Next class would be more organized. At least now we know what works, and then we have a lot of links we can work with.
Yes,
So
yes,
come
yes.
ready, and to be an amazing time.
Okay, thank you, Shikemi. So this is like the last update I'm going to be giving you about those that don't have group. Please, in our next class, I will not be expecting to hear that I don't have a group. So the link has been opened and it will be closed tomorrow, like latest midnight or tomorrow morning. So this night is opened so that when you join later, you'll not be asking what have they done so far. So we want to make sure that everybody has access. So please go back. If you have not filled the form, go back to fill the form. If you're unable to fill the form, reach out to Itunu tonight, like tonight, because you need to. We are not going to look at whether you have a group or not. By Monday, we want to make sure that you have submitted. And please don't draw anybody back. So if you have not been able to, if you don't have a group, please go back, fill the form, or reach out to Itunu on Telegram to add you to a group. So please and please, like Emmy already said, don't feel bad about your design. You people don't want to see my first design, really.
Oh,
But you just make sure you're open. Shikami, your word, be open minded. Let me use that word. So just make sure
oh.
that you're open minded. So I think that will be all tonight. So if you have any questions, please address your questions to the assistant teachers. They'll be able to find the facilitators. They'll find a way to reach out to us. Then we'll reach out back. So please and please start your work as soon as you get your challenge brief and your the slides. So start working on it. UX first, then UI. Right. So see you on Wednesday. Have a great night rest. Bye everyone. Don't forget to fill the form. Bye.
Bye
Merci
everyone. I just thought
beaucoup.
Bisola was the person, but it's all good.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
work, Abisola.
Great work. Hi, Ife. I
All
see
right.
you. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.